Hey, well, I just finished up work, managed to make it here. We're a little bit late, but we're ready to go. I want to welcome everybody to Singularity here on TPK, where every other Wednesday night we wear pink and we play some superheroes. I'm going to go ahead and let my players start with their introductions, and we'll start with Aurora. Go ahead and introduce yourself and
Hey, hi guys, it's me, Kit, also known as Aurora and or Bianca, depending on where we are in the mission, and or, back at the factory. God damn it, yeah, factory. It's nice to see you guys again this week. All right, Martyr, go.
Gosh dang, why are you tagging me in? I wasn't ready. I was drinking.
No one can hear us. No one can hear us.
They can't hear us?
they can't hear you.
No, she said no one
No,
can hear
they
you
can
scream.
hear you. I'm making a joke. That's
Oh,
all it is. I'm
okay.
making a joke.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, I was really confused.
Unfortunately, we can always hear Martyr scream.
You can hear Martha screaming. You can hear my pterodactyl laugh. That's how you know it's working.
Good.
All right.
Sorry, guys.
You had me worried there. I was like, God damn it.
Not again.
No, just out of the corner of my eye, I saw no one can hear you, and I was like, oh no.
No, I said here on Twitch, no one can hear you scream.
Oh my god.
This is the darkest game on TPK Roleplay.
Oh, is it?
It just might be.
Okay, Martyr, go.
I am Martyr Time, y'all, and I am playing Ramsey, also known by the hero name Momentum. That's it. Tagging you in, Hyacinth.
Alright, I am Hyacinth, and I am playing Ahad, or Lunatic. Yeah, that's my largely debated superhero name. Yeah, I'm up-and-coming art student hero with air-themed powers, cool things. Come back soon. I don't know, sorry. Meg.
Howdy, y'all. I am Mysteria, and I am back to play our very reserved team leader.
Very reserved, as in I didn't want this job, but I just freaking got this job.
I don't know why I have this job reserved. I don't know what I did to get here, but I'm here now, so here
There's
we are.
no escape.
And that's
Alright.
Bale's cue to tell us where we are.
Well, if we recap, you guys were still at the school. Y'all just found the Raven. And I believe Lunatic decided he was gonna pick up some items that he really didn't have a choice to pick up or not. And he was given a premonition that something was coming.
Oh yeah.
Also, am I unconscious? Because I had 2 fatigue where we left off, and then Cole just gave me fatigue. So I have 3 fatigue?
Yeah, if we're starting off with that 3 fatigue, you would be unconscious.
Oh no.
So I am unconscious.
The question is, when we last left Ramses or Momentum and Lunatic was climbing out of a makeshift building, and Ramses had watched him climb in. So when Lunatic gets out, is Ramses just passed out on the ground?
Yeah, just like
we are,
just like
lunatic, like.
Yeah. Oh no.
Since when am I the adult here? Oh wait, always. Okay. Hey guys. Why did we even bring him? He's sleeping. In the middle of the field.
like Omega.
Probably not used to doing this kind of thing. Would you be able to bring him back here?
Yeah, and
Or wake him up?
I'll airlift him to a safer space until the rest of the team can come out.
Actually, I'm back with either you or Eve at the moment. I had just opened the book and it was starting to fill out with a whole bunch of pages labeled the judges or whatever.
I don't think you were with me because I just got out of the temporary building. So
I thought
Yeah,
you
I
were
think I
still
was-
in the building.
I was just climbing out the
No.
window. Oh, we're talking about her?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was on her way out of
No,
the
I had-
building with her book after going upstairs and investigating. She was on her way back down, and in the book it was starting to fill up with the judges.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I thought I was already all the way back to where Eve was, but I was wrong.
What are you... Sorry.
And
He's poking me in the leg.
Who is he?
TOS.
He's my dog.
Who is he here?
He is my dog. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Context. Okay. So I'm gonna use my aerokinesis ability to like airlift him to wherever Eve was outside of the building, like to a safer spot.
Okay.
Because I can do that as well as use my flight movement or whatever, just to, you know, zippity doo dah.
You guys will also notice that it's starting to get dark. So it's starting
It
to.
wasn't dark already.
No.
Crap.
You guys were out there during the day. You had set out during the day. You tussled with some neighborhood gangsters, and now you have found out some information about the faculty.
They're all golems.
And we got 2 out of 3, right?
Yep, there's still a box in the cafeteria.
Surrounded
Yeah.
by faculty
The lunch
members.
crew.
So,
Yeah.
so do we think we can go back for that one, or will that like make things worse if we take a break?
I mean, you could-
That's technically not our mission. We aren't there to actually gather the items. We're technically supposed to find the superintendent and take care of him.
that is
Yeah.
true, and he was not there at the time.
Okay, but they were like, find the superintendent, but wink, wink, nudge, nudge, get the items too if you have time or whatever. But like, do it. You know?
No, that was Raziel's mission.
Yeah, Raziel is
Come.
supposed to pick up the items.
Wait, but he didn't even come with us.
No.
Voice
You don't-
crack in character as I'm upset about this.
You don't know if he's there or not. You don't know where he is.
Fuck, man, I don't know.
What are you guys talking about? I'm sorry, I had to shift away for a second.
We're talking about how
Raziel.
we weren't actually told to pick up the items, but Raziel was, but he stayed in the apartment.
No, our given mission was to take down the superintendent and the faculty members, and then Raziel and his team were going to come in and retrieve the items. But we're kind of doing Raziel's job, so.
So maybe he'll do our job then.
Hey,
No, he won't. Unlikely.
Lunatic, roll a perception check for me.
Okay, let me
Ooh, that'll be fun.
dice.
Oh, right. That'd probably be a good idea. If I'm out of my snowman 10.
Okay, 14. I think I have a +2. Let me pull that up real quick. Perception. +1, so 15.
Out of the corner of your eye, as you're moving momentum, you see standing kind of like on the top corner of the school a man in like a black suit, like an all black like business suit, like tux almost, like just really dapper, except his face is like contorted into like a grin and he is just laughing maniacally.
Is he
No, thank you.
half glass, or is this not the mafia boss we
This
just
is
heard about?
not the mafia boss.
Okay, would I recognize him from the commercial we saw, or is he completely new?
You would recognize him from a vision you had last week.
Oh, is he one of the judges?
Yep.
Fucking commercial. Did
What
you
it-
just refer to the?
Wait, what?
What were you calling a commercial? I have to know.
Oh, when the superintendent's team came on the TV and we were looking at the teachers as the new villains,
Okay.
because it was literally a commercial, right?
I mean, you could
Not
call
really.
it was like
it was like a live broadcast, but you know.
I thought it was one of those like cheap cereal box commercials where they were like, and new and color, and it was like animated poorly, and they're like, yeah, like running into
Oh,
action.
I can just see it
What's
now.
going on?
Coming soon to a supermarket near you. The superintendent.
They may even be in your next box of cereal.
They
actually
come
figured not-
notice you.
Oh, okay, then I'm not gonna wave at him, and I'm gonna keep moving. Pick Ramsey back up and keep moving. I'm so scared, honestly.
Just watching you through binoculars or something, and we see you start to raise your hand, and we're just like, stop!
Yeah, that adds up.
I'm like, no, don't do that. None of that now.
Nope. Stop.
Yeah, and I'll pick up Sleepy Boy here and move my ass back to the group.
Okay.
By the way, would you have told us where he was? Would we be able to see him?
You might roll. Ooh, I don't even know what to roll for that one.
It would just be a perception, I believe, is it?
Yeah, that's probably what it's gonna have to be. Roll a perception.
I feel a lot better that there's the possibility of it not just being me.
I got a dirty 20.
15.
Yeah, so you guys can see him.
Okay.
If I do a tech ping, is there something on them?
Nope. Not for these guys.
Well, at least I'm not just insane.
I like crepes.
I'm a lunatic.
Oh.
Bad joke.
I'm resigning. Goodbye, everybody.
Lunatic takes 800 points falling rock damage.
Oh,
I think I have about 30 health.
I don't like it. Don't get damaged.
We
whenever
don't have
you're
health
over me.
pools. We don't have health pools in this game.
Never mind, 30 was a rough estimate. It's 0.
Okay, so we see this guy just standing on the rooftop of the school, laughing maniacally. Have the two
What if
that are patrolling the top of the school interacted with him at all?
Nope. It's almost like they don't even notice that he's there.
What if he can help us? Should I play this flute?
Look,
Don't play
The
something
only-
that you don't know what it is.
The only thing we have right now for the flute is that it was used to bring the golems to life, and you don't know what the tune for it is.
roll.
Okay, but ignoring the flute, it is what showed me him, and he is here when we're supposed to be doing something here. Does that not feel like a coincidence?
Is there? Because I don't
Does
see
it
it
not feel
here.
like it's not a coincidence.
What are you
What are
looking
you
for?
wanting to do?
There's no like sort of like performance check, is there?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, there is. It's
It's just performance, I believe.
no, there's something specific for that one. That one is
Is it an expertise roll?
I think it might be.
It would
I
have to
think-
be an expertise performance because it's not on the skill sheet.
Yeah, I don't
There
see
was
it. but-
something specific for this. I know.
Oh,
there was.
roll an expertise check.
Well,
which
I-
is probably going to be
Oh.
your charisma.
Oh, it was a base. It's just a basic presence check if I remember right.
Yeah, that sounds more fitting.
I got
Does
right
the-
here expertise music. Roll an expertise check.
Well, I didn't know
So
that was
what's
an
your
option.
presence?
So I have a 3 of presence.
So roll with a plus 30.
18.
All right.
Does it find me attractive? I get a +2 then.
It's diplomacy based roll.
Welcome to Singularity, where Lunatic is here to try and seduce eldritch gods.
Hey, if it,
Lunatic is our resident bard, guys.
they're such old beings, we don't even know their type.
Oh man, you're killing me.
How'd that
Hey.
18 do?
I'm just asking because I'm not super familiar with these roles, or the rules of this game. So, you know, I gotta feel it out, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, so 18.
18.
Without the attractive bonus.
All right. So yeah, you can play the flute. Nothing happens.
Oh, should I played it?
You said you were gonna play it.
I said I was thinking about it. I didn't know I was... Okay, whatever. Nothing
You
happened.
made the
It's fine.
roll.
It's fine. Well, I didn't... Okay. I do whatever he tells me to do. Do you not get this by now?
It's a dangerous game.
He's
That
the
is
god
very
here.
interesting.
You play like you pick it up to play it, and basically you just play like hot cross buns, like you learned in elementary school.
Can I, staring at him, does he make eye contact with me?
You don't even see that he has eyes.
Cool.
It's like his whole
That's-
face is just a
That's
grin.
a very safe answer. I'm gonna give a little wink just in case he's looking at me, and then I'm gonna be like, okay, I don't like that vibe. I think we should go.
This is a really bad idea, guys.
No, that's why I'm saying we should go.
And you guys want to try and get out of there?
Were
Try?
we waiting for something?
We have all four of us.
You're still moving. You stopped to play the flute.
No, I said I'd move back to you guys. Ah. I said that before I said I play the flute, to be fair.
Okay.
My perception check to, like, see him was after I was with you guys.
Was it? I thought it was while you were moving because you said you stopped with Ramsey.
Well, I said I'd pick him back up and move back to you guys.
Yeah, he moved
Where?
back to you guys before he played the flute.
Gotcha.
I mean, you're not really waiting on anything other than to find out where the superintendent is.
Yeah.
We're looking for the superintendent and we're waiting for the clowns to come through to see what happens there.
Yeah. So we're waiting for nightfall basically to see what happens there.
Am I supposed to do anything with this? As I point to Ramsey.
With this?
We can just
Wow.
Oh damn.
I didn't mean it like that.
God, that's not nice.
I was just trying.
My suggestion would be to let him rest and recover a bit before you wake him
Yeah.
up, but if you're
Yeah.
going to, I'm not going to stop you.
It just feels weird to, you know, just have his unconscious body here with us, you know?
Just let him sleep, man. He's probably exhausted.
Yeah, well,
Oh, it's
you
a
guys
bit
aren't the
of a
ones who've had to carry him, just saying.
I don't weigh
Okay.
that much.
I mean, does carrying him with telekinesis really weigh down on you?
I mean, I guess it takes
It's a
a little.
mental strain.
It takes a little bit of effort, I'm sure.
It depends on the rank of telekinesis, technically.
Mine's rank 3.
Is telekinesis the same as in Edition
It-
2?
His
Well,
has,
mine is
he has
aerokinesis, so it's
aerokinesis.
technically different.
Hmm.
Yeah, so does aerokinesis even affect, like, you're just blowing, like, you're basically just
Yeah.
blowing on him and carry, like,
You're airbending me to move. At the cost of what?
It's weighing on my chakra. God.
Oh my god. Oh my.
I hate you.
Fuck, just give me a blanket and tuck me in.
Technically, aerokinesis is the manipulation of air. So theoretically, yes, you can move him using your aerokinesis. However, there's typically a weight limit depending on the rank. Which,
What?
abiding by typical telekinesis rolls in 2nd edition, that's about, rank 3 is about 15 pounds.
Really?
hey, Ramses, how much do you weigh?
I actually weigh 14 pounds. Haha, joke's on you. It works. No, I'm not that light.
I thought I was overkill spending that many points on it, but apparently not.
It's one of those things that it's a weird thing. I don't know what the specific rules for 3rd edition are, if they changed it or not,
actually-
but
Actually, you know what? It's on the sheet that we have. It's
Are
based
y'all-
on.
Are y'all really concerned about this so much?
I wouldn't.
No.
I shouldn't be. I'm not, honestly, but like
It's like,
I'm trying to decide if I want to be or not.
we'll say 190.
I mean,
feel
I've
like we have
al-
enough to deal with going on right now.
I've already punished Hyacinth quite a bit, so
So
the martyr
rank
has also
3
started us off with being
Oh,
fucking unconscious. So
See, when lifting and weather powers for a burst area and selective. No, that move object 2 points per rank. So I have move object of 3 points? Or no, 6
That's
points?
400 pounds from what it looks like on the sheet.
Yeah, guys, I'm buff.
good shit, proud of you. God damn it!
I'm buff, so that makes my air powers buff.
I don't think it works that way.
Exactly.
Have you guys even tried to, like, I don't know, wake up Ramses?
Not yet.
No one's
Oh
tried
yeah,
to yet.
because the measurements table rank 3 is 400 pounds for a minute.
Eve suggested just letting him rest because he clearly exhausted himself, but
Yeah, we'll let him rest. I'll create a gentle breeze to help him sleep. Make sure it's a little like restful and everything.
maybe Ramses is a really light sleeper.
That can be my minor air effect. So it's just like a gentle warm breeze just going by him.
So do you guys want to rest and wait there, or do you want to try and go back to base?
I think we have to watch, right, for the rest of the
Eve at least is staying to watch.
Yeah,
Okay.
unless
I'm
we
gonna
can
stick
like
with-
hack a security camera nearby or something and see if they stop. Cause like, are there any on like the houses or buildings surrounding? the
No,
school,
this is
usually?
a rundown neighborhood, dude.
Yeah, like she would have to be there. Somebody would have to be there specifically to watch, or some of their equipment, which they don't technically have actual equipment. Eve has all of her secluded stuff, so if there's going to be surveillance, it's probably going to have to be Eve.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have the best perception, but I can like fly back pretty quickly, you know, if you don't want to be here alone, or, you know, I don't.
I'm fine with staying here. I can just cloak myself if we need to hide.
Do you want me to take him back to the apartment then? Since I can just.
That's.
Or we could just all
How many
stay
miles
too.
did
I don't
you
know.
say it was from here to the base? You said
Wait,
it was
let's
like
see how
5
he's
miles.
feeling.
I'm gonna poke him in the forehead.
I think it's like a medicine check, DC 10 to wake someone up.
Okay. Let's see my medicine ability. Is that treatment or
Yeah, it would be treatment in this version.
are you sure you want me to do it?
Is your treatment a negative?
Yes.
So is mine.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I'll wake him up.
I rolled a 1 - 1.
Hold on.
You rolled a 0?
Yeah.
Roll a 0.
Oh man.
Technically, to wake somebody up, it's only a 10 if they carried over the additions, but I rolled a 14 total.
Yo.
All right.
So I poke him in the forehead and she comes over and just slaps him and he's awake.
Yeah, freaking lunatic is just like, hello, hello.
I mean, that's honestly all I was gonna do anyways.
Just like,
All right, momentum is awake.
Never be the guest to bring pasta salad, huh?
what?
What y'all doing? Hey.
You feel better?
Hmm?
You had a nap.
How was your nap?
Hmm?
Okay. You kind of passed out on us there, bud.
Yeah, and you're not even the one who touched the cursed object.
Oh, you got bullshit, ain't it?
Hey, did you see that creepy guy on the roof over there?
Hey, creepy guy?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Okay.
Wake him up just to give him a panic attack.
I got an 18 plus whatever the fuck my thing is. I don't even have my sheet open.
An 18? Okay. So you look over to where Hyacinth is pointing, and you see 2 people standing on the edge of this building. You see a man all in black, like in a black suit, very nicely dressed, but his face is nothing but a grin. No eyes, nothing, just a twisted grin for his face. And then standing next to him is a man all in white, dressed very nicely all in white, but he is just sobbing uncontrollably.
Oh, a second judge. They're showing up quicker than I expected.
Man in white.
Why
We
is that
either-
guy crying?
Do the
We
rest
either-
of us see that one, or is it just Marta that sees that one?
You can all see him. Now
So
that
I
he's
have
Do we do we run now or give up and talk to them?
Well, that guy's crying, so.
Should I play the
So
flute again?
I have a very quick question. As I'm looking through the book for all of these judges, does it have for any of them more than just a very brief description saying like judge in pink, judge in black, yada yada yada?
Right now, you just have very brief description, but you notice that with the judge in white appearing up, there's a couple music notes. Like there's a bar of music written underneath it.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, she's just gonna kind of glance over at the others. Hey, do any of you guys have a piece of paper?
I have a tablet.
Okay.
Here you go.
Can this thing show music notes? I don't know how to get to that.
She's holding it and handing it over to you, and you just watch the screen comes up with a score. You can
So,
select
yeah.
like whether it's a treble or a bass clef or whatever, and you can mark where the notes are as you see them.
Okay, so yeah, she'll go ahead and put down the notes for what she's seeing in the book.
Okay. I'll tell you right now, I don't know how to write sheet music, so it's just kind of winged.
You are fine.
You don't
It
need
is-
to write sheet music. We just need to know if we can play it or not.
Exactly.
That's all. Now the question becomes, does anybody know how to read music?
That is a good question.
I learned piano when I was young, but that's about it.
Is that in or out of character?
That's in character.
Oh.
I'm an art major, so I probably do.
That's fair.
That is a very different form of
That
art,
is
but
Different,
sure.
Well,
different form of art, but
yeah, but
well,
Completely
know.
different form of art.
Okay.
Shows it
but
to the
almost
two
all
of
the
you.
art majors I know have played an instrument.
Also, technically, you didn't even graduate. You were
Okay.
handed a diploma.
Technically, you never even went to school, and you were handed a diploma. So,
Yeah, egg on
you,
your
you really
face.
want to start this right now?
I don't claim anything.
I can fling you back over there.
Gentlemen, please.
As you guys are arguing,
Just
as you
shows
guys are arguing back and forth,
You won't.
you notice was it the
Another
art
one?
teacher, and the
The
science
science
teacher walking back towards the building where the flute was.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, she just kind of reaches back and just kind of covers their mouths as best she can.
I mean, you're far enough
We're
away.
a ways away. They can't, unless we're like yelling. They probably can't hear us.
Yeah, you guys should be okay.
Okay,
Honestly,
then.
at this point, I'm more concerned with the
Escalate
judges
the
than with them.
situation. Sorry.
I'm more concerned
Guys,
with
guys.
the judges than the teachers.
Are you?
To be
Wait,
Are you
I don't
not?
know.
I
Well,
think
I know what the teachers can do. I don't know what the judges can do.
Well,
So
now
you're
They
that
agreeing
don't
with
sound very important to me though, because I don't give a fuck. That one over there is crying, so he's probably a little bitch. Whereas we saw a commercial on TV about these.
Wait, did you just call him a little bitch?
Huh?
And you
Hey,
thought I
who
made
said
things.
that?
And
Who
you
said
thought
that?
I made things bad.
Did you
Who's breaking my immersion?
did you just call him a little bitch?
Oh, you just cried it all.
As you say that out loud,
Oh no!
you see a flash from the rooftop,
oh no.
and behind Ramses, the judge in white is standing, and you all feel just you just can't help but like want to weep and just start crying. Like you are just feeling uncontrollable
no.
sorrow.
When I said we should
Oh,
talk to
no.
them, I
Can
didn't hope for this.
I'm gonna point something out because it is on my sheet. I do have have immunity to emotion control effects.
Okay.
So
Wow.
yes.
That's
So
nice.
yeah,
So Eve
tearing-
is just
just tearing up.
standing there looking at you guys like, what the hell is wrong with you?
I'm fearless, but I guess it doesn't apply to this situation.
yeah, no, that's
Fearless is
fear.
anything that would incite actual fear. This is despair.
I gotcha.
So, yeah, I was hoping to talk to you, but I didn't realize he was gonna invite you over that way. I definitely don't approve of that. As I'm like crying
Ramsey,
to
apologize.
crying to the man in white.
My vibe is completely ruined right now. I'm just going to nap away my sorrows.
No.
I'm too sad.
Shakes
Okay,
him.
then.
Shakes him.
Shakes him.
You're sad, not depressed.
I never had a puppy when I was younger. I just wanted a puppy.
Does the person in white do anything other than incite the sorrow amongst them?
He's just standing there.
Can we make out anything more about him? Like,
Is that all you got, bitch? Just making me
Bro,
sad.
what the fuck?
You really?
Oh.
Oh.
Ramsey, these are like gods, honestly.
He reaches out like this and just like flicks Ramsey's head. And Ramses is gone.
Gone?
He just disappears.
I gotta be honest, I did see that coming.
Yeah.
Nice doing business with you, sir.
Where did you send him?
Would be nice to know.
He just kind of looks at you guys and just continues crying.
At least he's sad about sending me away.
You said the description. You said the music notes appeared under the description for the man in white.
Yes.
May I see the flute, please?
Good idea. Yes. Do you know how
It
to
won't
play one
work
of
for her
do,
though.
do you know how to play one of these? Should I do it? Because I already bonded to it. Should I play it?
Can you read the music?
Yeah, can I play the music? Like, can I do it in character? Is what I mean.
I'm thinking that I'm thinking that I don't know if this will work because from what I think is happening, it won't be a complete song until all of the judges show up.
But there was
But
no music for
nothing
the Man in
showed
Black
for the
though.
Man in Black.
Yeah,
That is true.
I'm gonna play it if I can.
Okay.
Do, do, do.
This is a game show? Come on
He's doing
down!
it.
That was the John Cena.
You're the next contestant on.
While he's doing that, can I do a tech ping on Ramsey's suit or his phone and see if he's just completely been blipped? Or
You are picking up nothing.
Oh no.
so as soon as it happened, he just disappeared.
Yeah, it's almost like he's not, like he blinked out of existence.
Nice.
Ramses, you find yourself standing in the pitch black, just, you can't tell if it's a room, you're not really sure, it's just darkness all around you. And you can hear like chattering, like chittering, whispering. You can make out talking, but you can't make out the words, like you don't understand the language. But there's various conversations happening around you. And in front of you is just a woman. And it's almost like she's the only light in the room.
How close is she to me?
I would say she's probably a good 20, 25 feet away.
Okay, so I'd like to approach her. I'm like, where am I, ma'am?
You done.
She looks you up and down. And as you look at her, you notice that there's like no color to her. Like all of the color is gone. No color in her hair, no color in her eyes. She's completely just like void of any emotion, any color, anything. And she just looks you up and down and she says, "You're here to be judged."
Oh no.
Is this where they weigh your heart against the feather?
That sounds very amazing, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Who are you?
Now I got to think of a name for somebody. Way to go.
Wait,
Or
why
you
does
could
he
just
get
say
the?
she remains silent.
Why does he get the one that speaks?
You
Because
guys.
this wasn't supposed to happen.
That is true.
I can't think of what the word is. It's not a. You got the judges. Bailiff. Bailiff?
Is it
The
bailiff?
judges, bailiff, jury,
There's also
executioner.
She's
the
she's the bailiff.
Attorney General.
Yeah, I'm the attorney general. No, she's
Guard.
Defense. Defense lawyer.
Yeah,
Defense against
defense
the dark
attorney.
arts.
Defense attorney or the prosecutor.
she's like, I'm the bailiff.
Oh, what kind of things will I be judged on?
You'll be judged on who you were as a person, how you acted in life.
Oh no.
Question: will it be my intentions being judged, or will it be what people made my intentions out to be?
Everything will be judged.
This is fantastic.
Everyone will be judged.
Oh, so I'm not the first, for sure,
No,
and I won't be the last.
not by a long shot.
Well then, let's go get judged. We're
She just looks at you and she says, "In due time."
oh cool. I like waiting rooms. That's like my second favorite thing in the world. Chocolate is kind of the number one. Just saying. If you guys have any of that, that'd be really cool.
She just shakes her head. She's like, I got nothing on that one. But
I don't
you
have playing cards here. Is that also banned?
you will notice if you look down at yourself, your clothes are all white.
Ooh,
Ooh.
ooh. Just like the way I had my room.
All right.
This is great. I'm an angel.
So jumping back to the party,
Shine bright like a diamond.
Oh no.
go ahead and roll perception checks.
Sure. Okay.
4.
A 4?
Yeah.
Dark
Wait,
great.
all of us?
Yep.
I have a +9 to my perception, so
16.
you're welcome. guys.
24.
So you two will notice that the man in white is still just kind of standing where Ramses was. And if you look back at the school where the man in black was, on the steps leading into the school, you see a man dressed all in red, and he just looks full of fury, like just pure animalistic anger.
So they're all coming, and I feel like this is above our pay grade. Should we find someone whose pay grade it isn't above, or should we just talk to them and see what happens?
I don't know, man. You're the one who touched the flute.
Can I make like an insight check based on my vision to see if the vibes were this is something that's meant for you, or see if the vibes were get the fuck out?
I mean, I'll tell you right now, if you haven't picked up on it, this item was found by the faculty. Well, by the superintendent, and it is being used to bring those golems to life. But it's not being used correctly, and it's woken up the judges.
Oh, are they here to retrieve the item? What if I hold the flute out to the judge in white?
He kind of like recoils away from it.
And what happened when I played the tune?
Nothing, because it's not the full tune.
Gotcha.
Hold it. Speaking of which, now that the red judge is here, is there any more music to add?
Yes, there's another like couple bars of music that show up with his.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so yeah. As long as nothing is going on, I'm adding those.
Do you think the music calls the judges all together or something? Like they're coming, but it summons them, like the council?
Unlikely.
Because it's clearly something to do with them. Because it gave me the vision of them, and they're theoretically here because of its misuse.
If they're
What?
here for this because of its misuse, then we're not the ones on trial. Our
And
colleague is not the one that's on trial. The ones who were misusing the flute were the
yeah.
ones that were in the school.
So maybe
And
we don't have to worry about the superintendent if they take care of him. So if we just stay here and hide, we'll find out what happens.
So what is his response as they start talking about that?
Yeah, I'm talking directly to the man in white, so
He's just sobbing. Like, you guys can talk to him all you want, but he doesn't do anything but sob.
Oh, guys, you need to speak emo. And I start
that's...
speaking in sob to him as an angsty art student can do. I am proficient in speaking emotions.
Hyacinth takes 800 falling rock damage.
The dots connected in my head and made sense, but as I said it, it sounded absurd.
So
I
yeah, she's just
sometimes
gonna
listen
kind
to
of.
3 Days Grace.
She is going. She's going to look at him and ask a question that is like sort of a yes and no, but is basically going to ask, "Can any of you speak?"
He just kind of nods,
Which one?
and then he shrugs.
Okay.
Do you know which one?
And he just shrugs again. He's just...
And we speak with them.
When you ask that, a very sickly man with silver, dressed like in silver, like he's in like gray, but it's shiny, pops up beside Hyacinth.
Oh shit.
Hello, sir.
He looks.
Yours? I found it.
He looks at the flute and he says, "Yes, that is ours."
Are you here for the people who misused it?
We're here because it was used.
Okay.
We are not the ones who directly used it.
I may have accidentally bonded to it, but I didn't know that was going to happen.
That's
I didn't use...
neither here nor there. The flute was played, and it was played incorrectly. The hubris of mankind is what has brought us here.
They're in there. Do you want to take this back? Or no, just don't want us to misuse it?
Well, now we're here so that we can judge. You called
Judge
us. We need to judge.
Are you judging all of mankind or individual?
Everyone will be judged.
Do you need any help? Like, like a secretary or like, just
So,
like, you know?
When you ask that, when you say, "Do you need any help?" he reaches out and he taps your forehead.
Oh.
I didn't even try to upset him.
Well?
Bye!
I was trying to be nice.
When you come to, you find yourself
Please
in
don't
the
put
same.
me next to Ramsey. Please don't put me next
You're
to
in
Ramsey.
the exact same place as Ramsey. But you notice that you're dressed all in silver.
Oh,
Ooh.
because of who I was flicked by. Makes sense.
Oh, okay. That's.
But also,
Did the flute go with him?
Yeah, he's still got the flute.
is the lady in front of me?
Yep.
Okay, so I think I get what's happening, but also I didn't offend them like he did. Why am I here?
You're here
Everyone will be
for
judged.
judgment.
Okay. Do you
How
need
are
any
we-
help?
Jesus Christ.
Does she need any help?
Face that fail just made sense.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry.
I'll just sit in the waiting area and I walk away. But not too far away, just like a few steps to feel more comfortable.
Wow.
So even like no matter how far you try to walk away, you're still just like you still just pop back next to Ramsey.
I tried that too.
Well, I'm sure you tried to run away because that's kind of your shtick.
Well, Nah, I kind of accepted it. I'm just sitting here waiting.
Yeah, I literally. So you know what you did to send you here? I literally asked if I could help him, and he flicked. He.
Judgment comes to all.
Well, yeah, I get that, but like, I was trying to be helpful.
Rhyme
I'm just
and
gonna like
reason.
pout a little.
So as you guys are standing there, you're talking. You know, you and Ramses are talking. You see a man. He looks pretty happy. He's covered in gold. He looks very rich. And he kind of walks by and he looks at you and he's like, "Oh, so 2 champions have been chosen."
I'm sorry, what?
Wait, he was rude to him and was chosen as a champion?
Interesting.
What is your definition of rude?
Are you,
You called him a bitch.
you called the
No.
weeping man a bitch after you knew he was a judge.
He shouldn't be crying all the time for no reason.
I'm so confused.
I gave constructive criticism. See, you wanted to help. I also wanted to help. We are both here for the same reason. Just saying.
I now have questions, but I don't have the book or Eve with me to answer my questions.
No book, no Eve, therefore, on own.
Roll. So both of you roll a.
Martyr and Hyacinth.
Yep.
Or okay.
Just roll a 20-sided die.
Oh no.
You know what? Let me choose a more fitting die color before I roll it.
I got a 2.
You got a 2.
I got a 2.
This is the closest to silver I have. It is my white and gold die.
Very
I got a 15.
So before you, Hyacinth, the man in gold stops, and he looks at you dressed in silver, and he goes, "Ah, so he chose you as his champion. But do you want to be?"
Ooh, interesting.
Can you give me a little more context before I answer this yes or no question?
I'm giving you the option, a one time only deal here. This is an exploding offer. But you could be my champion instead.
Oh no.
I don't even know who you guys are. Can you tell me like your shticks or like the difference, because I'm getting a little overwhelmed and I wanna say yes because it seems like you're being very nice, but I need to know more.
That's all he says.
Wow.
He reaches into his suit, he pulls out a contract and says, "You can sign here or you can leave the offer on the table."
I, unlike most people, will read the contract.
You're really going to make me.
Yes. Does it give me any more valuable information about what is going down?
Not really.
Because
It just says "I," and then it has your full name. And you don't know how or why, but your full name is like written in there. Hereby denounce the Silver Man, and in turn offer my service to the man in gold.
This
And
feels
in
a
like
trap.
in like parentheses or in like brackets, like after the man in gold, it says greed.
Oh.
so
no.
what was the facial expression on the man in silver? I don't think we said that because he like surprised us.
He looks sick. He looks very sick.
Oh yes, sickly.
So if you look closer at it, you'll notice after it says the Silver Man, in his like brackets it says frailty.
Ooh.
Can you describe yourself for me? Like, who am I working with here?
I mean, I'm covered in riches, as you can see. I make deals, I strike deals, I get what I want, you get what you want, everybody goes away happy.
Interesting.
Since you didn't come and pick me to start with, I feel like I have to say no because I'm sorry, I just don't have enough context here. But like, I gotta assume there was a reason, so I'm gonna pass on this for now. But thank you. It was very kind of you. I don't wanna seem rude, but like I just have no idea what's happening, and I cannot make a better decision with no more context.
Oh, it's like you're being rude to me.
He just looks at you and he's like, "Fair enough. I'm a businessman and I know when to step away." And he nods and he continues walking towards the
It was
woman.
nice talking to you, though.
In front of Ramses, a little girl dressed in green appears.
Green.
And who might you be?
And she's pretty emotionless. You can't really tell if she's angry, if she's happy, if she's sad. It's all just kind of...
I thought she was dressed in pink.
Nope, there is a woman dressed in pink, but this is not her.
Okay, gotcha.
And she looks you, she's like kind of circling you, she's looking you up and down. But you can't really tell if she's curious or if she's just doing it just to like be doing something. And she sighs heavily and she says, I guess he'll do. And she holds your hand like a little girl, like, you know, like if you're like crossing the street with little kids. So she just like reaches up and holds your hand and your clothes change green.
Oh. You didn't even get the option of being asked.
Nice.
I feel like, you know, I just look over. I feel like that might be safer than the one that you called a bitch, though, you know?
She looks at you, and then she looks back at Ramses, and then she's like, he called White a bitch?
Yeah, he did.
Twice!
She looks back at Ramses, she lets go of his hand, and his clothes change back to white, and she walks away.
Oh, no.
No!
Wow. Cool.
Okay, to be fair, he went with it. He didn't try to defend himself. It's not my fault.
That's true. Make on my face.
Um,
I like the color white more than green anyway.
So from my vision, what was her expression? Was she like youth, or was there something more to her expression?
She's emotionless. You can't really tell. I mean, if you saw another contract, you might get more hints, but... So yeah,
So
you
we
have...
greed, frailty, and we have no idea who the other ones are.
Nope.
Nice. I'm frail. It's these bird bones I got.
Wow.
Pretty accurate.
All right. So back in the real world, you guys have noticed that the man all in red, he's still just kind of like standing on the stairs. He's just kind of like scanning the area. But beside him, a woman in pink has appeared, and she looks like she's in pain. She's like grimacing like she's in pain.
Okay. So yeah, gonna add the new notes as per the last ones.
Okay.
Before kind of glancing back to the Silver Man. How are we to be judged? You're judging everyone, but how so?
So he looks at you, and then he looks at White, and he looks at Eve, and then he looks back to White, and he says, well, our champions have been chosen. Should we go? And then they disappear.
Just glances at Eve. Champions? What the hell does that mean?
So as you guys are still standing there, you notice shadows start to creep up behind you. And Raziel kind of pops out of the shadows.
Oh, good, because I was getting on my comms to, like, it seems like things have gone critical.
Yes,
so there's that. Timing.
So Raziel looks at you. He is kind of scanning the area. He looks very like you can't see his face, of course. But you're getting the sense that he's very distraught. He's like kind of panicky.
What's going on?
He's like, who called the judges? Why are they here?
Hyacinth found an item that wasn't on the list.
Lunatic.
Or lunatic, sorry.
Lunatic found a flute.
Yeah.
He found a flute and was compelled to touch it against better judgment. Although it was being used beforehand by the faculty, it seems to bring golems to life.
He's like, oh, this is fucked. He's like, did you see the other items?
Shit's gone nuclear.
There's one in a crate in the cafeteria. It's surrounded by faculty members. We haven't been able to get to it yet.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably the item that I'm meant to pick up. We didn't really know about the flute. We knew that there was 2 other items, but we didn't know the flute was here. We actually don't have much information on. Well, they don't have much information on the flute. But this isn't good, guys.
Also,
How nice of you
both-
to get involved with my parents.
What?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, the judges. The judges are why I exist.
Oh. Okay.
Is this something that's actually gone into in Raziel's background, like in his file? Or is that...
No, this Raziel's background is entirely unknown to the organization. They just found a being that was literally living shadows. He had been known in legends as a demon hunter as years went by. So he had been a demon hunter. He had been, fighting in like World War II as like a special strike unit. He's done stealth missions, but they never knew where he came from. Just that there was a man born out of nowhere, seemingly created all in shadow, who just kind of walked the earth.
Oh, cool.
Then you know what we're dealing with.
The man with the silver hair and the one who was crying and in white. They mentioned something about picking champions already.
Yeah, Raziel looks at you. He nods. He's like, "Yep, have fun with this one." And then you see him pop up in front of the man in red, and then they blink out.
Oh no.
They both do? Does he flick the... Sorry, I'm not there.
Yeah, so basically, like, he popped up in front of the man in red, and then you two, so Hyacinth and Momentum see him standing in that same place talking to the man in red.
Oh no.
So I guess
Is
that
he wearing
means-
red now?
No,
The
he's
shadows
still shadows.
Oh, okay,
Wait, so
gotcha.
did the man in silver and then the man in white also pop up here, or no?
Yeah, they're there. They're with the man in gold and the little girl and the woman, the
Okay.
bailiff.
Okay,
Oh, so
the
they're
only
all
one-
nearby us, actually.
Yeah,
'Cause
seemingly about.
The bailiff was nearby us, but I knew the little girl walked away.
Yeah, like if you look around, it's about 20 feet between all of you.
Okay, but yeah, she's. Aurora's just gonna kind of look over at Eve and just go like, "What do we do now? I have no idea what we're doing." And the one person who did just decided to jump ship and go talk to them and then disappeared.
Well, the only way that we're going to get actual information is by interacting with them.
I guess we should get.
We don't know anything about the flute. We don't know anything about the judges other than the vision and what little information we got.
So as you guys are talking back and forth,
Poof.
and an emotionless little girl in green pops up in between you, and she looks at both of you.
Eve.
And she reaches out and she grabs Aurora's hand and she just says, "I'm tired of waiting." And then
Bye.
Okay.
I'm the kid that gets a pig glass for dodgeball.
Oh.
and so Eve is left standing there. She can see the woman in pink and she can see the man in black, and they're both just kind of standing on this school.
On top of the school, or
Yeah, so they're both just kind of like standing together on top of the school.
Oh no.
trying to figure out how I can get their attention. This is like, okay, well, at this point,
Shoot him!
I don't have anything to shoot them with.
I'm kidding. Please don't shoot them.
Please don't.
Throw something. Yo.
I'm curious how they've been choosing us, though.
Yeah, I'm actually really curious about that.
I'm going to.
Haha, Meg's not chosen.
I am not a chosen one, apparently.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna observe them for a minute and see if anyone else shows up. After, and I'm gonna send a basically just a status update because otherwise us disappearing off the face of the planet is going to be an issue. Just
Yeah.
pretty much saying another matter has come up, we're investigating, and she is going to focus in more on the woman in pink.
Okay.
And attempts to be so far, if doing something to directly call them out has been proven effective, so she is going to try to be empathetic about it as much as she can be. Yeah. And
so she looks at you, and then she just points at you.
And I imagine just as she says that, this is your pain, regardless of what it is valid. Whoever has caused it.
And with that, you find yourself standing with the other three.
Ayo.
Oh, there you are.
Hello, everyone.
Wait, is she pink?
Where are we?
Yep.
I mean, that's kind of ironic. Wait, really you? Oh, this is wild. Should we go up to them, or do we have to wait? Are more champions coming, do you think?
And there's one more champion who would be coming.
Oh, right, the man in blacks.
Yep. So as you guys are standing there, you see the man in black, and he just kind of like almost like steps out of the shadows, like he just kind of like wisps in, and following behind him is the superintendent.
Yep.
Yep.
Really? He chose you?
We saw you on a commercial.
Aren't you the one who misused it in the first place?
He can't hear you. It's almost like you're like talking to him, and the other three can hear you, but this guy, he just completely walks past you.
I guess it's because he wasn't aware of our existence to begin with. That's my theory, anyways.
Do we think this is supposed to be revealing of us?
I don't know.
Because supposedly I got frailty, and greed tried to take me away from frailty.
I'm surprised you didn't go, to be honest. You look
That would be greedy, wouldn't it?
Says the person who got an art degree without actually having to work for it.
Okay, you didn't even go to school! And you got a diploma!
But
Why are we fighting again?
Guys,
I don't
gentlemen,
flex it. I don't
please.
flex it. Yes.
Yeah, but that's
what are we doing here?
Yeah, I want to know what the heck's going on.
You are to be judged.
That's a question for them, honestly.
They mentioned something about champions.
Yeah, so three of you would know that. Ramses didn't really hear anything about champions. He just knew.
Nah.
This little girl was just like, hey, oh, wait, he pissed off White. So,
Let's not do that.
all right.
So we all see the bailiff,
son.
right?
Can we approach the group since the superintendent is like in the group with them? I feel like at this point we're just like...
You notice that like you could approach the others. You could approach Raziel, but the man in black and basically the superintendent are separated. Like you can't approach them. Like you try, and it's almost like you feel like you're just walking forever.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna kind of glance over to the little girl in green who kind of tugged me into all of this. Why aren't they able to see us, or can they just? Do we not exist to them? What is going
on? Black was the champion last time, so it's kind of like you don't talk to the MVP. Like you don't get to talk to the VIP. If you win, or if we win, then we become the champions, and then we get special treatment.
Oh. I see what's going on now.
And I'm gonna walk up to the man in silver who chose me. Why did you choose like us? How did you know to choose us?
That's actually a pretty interesting question. Like,
Or
why each of us
was
were
it just
chosen,
because
why who we were.
I talked to you more than they did, or was it chance, or was it like, was there a reason?
I mean, it's hard to explain because much like humans are beings based on emotion and triviality, we too just make choices sometimes, and we chose who we felt essentially could best win this contest for us.
Contest for what?
Yeah, I want to know what the contest
Well,
is.
You see, when you win, you'll have to make a choice.
Oh no.
Because choices are hard.
Choices can be hard.
That's
Choices
true,
can
I'm
be
really
very
bad-
hard.
I'm really bad at choices.
You can
Same.
get what you most desire, what you most wish for, but it'll come at a price, a consequence. Or you could wish to do something good for humanity and prove that we should let you guys continue to exist.
Okay. Sounds easy enough.
Alright, and I gotta message you guys some stuff here.
Ooh.
So,
Secrets.
since
Why
it
do-
is meant to be us versus Black's champion, is it one wish for the 4 of us, or is it one each?
That's up to her, and he points towards the main woman.
The bailiff.
Yep.
Why do some of you guys not have champions?
No, everyone has a champion.
But no, pink and
Gold-
red don't. And
Pink?
red, and gold don't.
Pink has a champion.
The only one who doesn't is
Ivy.
gold.
Sorry, I'm stupid. Yes.
Gold doesn't have a physical champion. Red and Raziel showed up, but Raziel is still just Shadow. So
Yeah.
We aren't sure.
I
if
assumed
it's fine or
Raziel was
not.
the last champion, and that's why
No.
he's black. Nope. I figured the
Maybe.
shadows were like because he was the champion of the Men in Black, but that was an assumption I made. Don't even know.
The
So.
Man in Black champion is the superintendent.
No, that's this time. Last
This
time they
time.
said,
Oh.
and that would
What
explain
is-
why he was their parents or something.
what is Raziel doing here then?
I haven't been paying attention to anything.
What is his connection to all of this?
Raziel drops in from time to time when we have this little game because sometimes we just need a champion. Usually, and it's kind of odd, but usually he's with the little one, and not with Red.
I missed something there.
So the emotionless woman or girl in green normally picks him, not the man in red.
Correct.
Why are we your colors and he's not? He's not wearing clothing and he's just shadows.
Yeah, like, have you seen him? Like, are you really asking me that?
I figured it was like magical or something, like it would just, work anyways, but it makes sense, I guess. Sorry, we were kind of brought in here with no context. I don't mean to be a nuisance or anything.
So,
Alright, then you got frailty.
So then,
I have so many
Is
questions, but I
this-
don't know how to express them.
is this as simple as you're trying to make it out to be? We have to contest Black's champion since they were the previous one, and we have to win in order to
I don't think it's a free for all.
achieve our goal.
Yeah, I was thinking it was closer to a free for all as well.
Somebody has to win. Well, we haven't heard the rules yet, and the rules change based on the whims of. She calls herself the bailiff this time. She changes her mind quite a bit, to be honest.
How
Is
many
she-
times has this happened?
Oh my goodness! Is the bailiff the first woman I saw?
Yes.
I'm so dumb.
Ooh.
The woman I saw before I saw the judges. Makes sense.
Yeah, that
when
makes
you
sense.
first touched the flute, yeah.
Yeah, the one that scared the shit out of me, and then I saw the judges.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's like the god, basically.
The god?
Hey, she's
Or is
a
it the
god.
One?
She's the mega judge.
Um,
Like, if they were Zords, she'd be the mega Zord.
Jesus Christ.
And soon we should hear what her rules are.
Very possibly. Sometimes it could take her a while. I mean, like the last time this happened, it took her a couple centuries.
So how does time pass in here versus back where we're from?
Time? I mean, I guess out there time would pass. I mean, that's a good question.
We won't age, will we? I have this thing going for me.
No, what I'm more worried about is we jump back and it's been 1,000 years since Singularity happened.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really dependent on how things go, I guess. That's really hard to determine because, like I said, last time we sat here waiting, she kind of just let us wait for like, I guess what you guys would call a couple centuries. Like time passed. Like when the next time we came out, like Rome had fallen, the Industrial Revolution was starting. Like,
Hmm.
Are we able to leave until she makes her decision?
I mean, she'll let you know the rules, and then from there, yeah, you guys will be set back into the world, and the game will kind of start. So we'll just have to see how things go.
Well, this is exciting.
Isn't it though?
And who is saying this,
Is
by
that
the
the
way? 'Cause
little
I don't-
girl? Like.
The
Who is the
emotionless, the emotionless little girl, isn't
She
it
actually-
though? Like saying
Oh,
she's
shit.
excited while showing no excitement.
That's... Ooh, man.
All right. I'm trying to find one, but I can't. Oh man, I should have used that one for Martyr. Damn it.
Aw.
What do you mean? I like the one I get.
I'm curious about mine.
I mean, we all know they can change contracts. We've seen it
They
happen.
can.
However,
If they want to.
Valid.
I mean, to
Am
be
I really
fair,
a first round
greed
draft pick?
or
You know you want me.
green.
You know you want me.
To be fair, though, Green just decided straight up, like, hey, you're not going to be White's champion anymore. You're mine now. And then was like, wait a second, you pissed off White? Never mind.
Yeah, this has been like intense. We had like very little time to like take this all in.
What the hell's going on?
Yup.
I'm just very calm about the whole situation.
For once.
And
Holy cow.
where is Hyacinth? I know I've talked to him on here.
I'm not in the trunk.
Yeah,
so
it's been a little while since we've had a DM.
Just
Also-
search it in the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find or start a conversation, man.
H
Yeah,
Y
no,
A
that's
C
good.
I N T H.
Or just right click him in the Singularity group chat. You
That
should
So
be able to
there's
send a message like
Part
that.
1, and I need to find the
Meg with
other.
pro strats. You can always count on Megasaurus Rex.
Listen, I am here for the multitasking.
Is this about
Yes.
my guy?
Yeah, so these are the first little bit of powers that you will get from.
Ooh.
I
Your
didn't
contracts?
expect this from my dude.
I'm like, some of it I kind of expected, but I wasn't for sure. Like, exactly. It doesn't make sense for the one I got. But at the same time, kind of? I don't know.
It kind of makes sense, but it was not my first guess.
Mm.
And
Emotions are
Just-
deeper than you assume, people.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Aha! Did you just assume the color?
I gotta say, silver looks good on me though.
I like green.
Like, do you say that out loud?
I mean, sure.
He's like, yeah, I think it does too. And then he kind of like looks at Ramses. He's like, at least we're not this guy.
Oh wait, the silver dude looked at Ramsey like that?
Yeah.
Aw.
I thought he was gonna be like, that was very greedy of you, and just smacked me over to gold. I was like terrified. So
now,
so
not me.
Raziel came in with Red. Is he Red's champion this round, or?
Yeah, so Raziel and Red are working together, and then as you can see, Smiley over there.
Smiley.
Yeah, why is Goldilocks sitting it out?
Goldilocks wasn't able to find a champion this time.
Aw.
Oh,
Does he typically?
I feel kind of bad for him.
Actually, no, we wouldn't
He's
know he tried to steal.
you see, Goldie, he kind of has a way about him where he likes to make deals with people. So if they don't take the deal, then usually he sits out. It's very rare that he
Silver-
participates.
Would you say those deals are a trap in a way?
They've worked out pretty
'Cause-
well for some people, and they haven't worked out very well for other people.
I don't know if I should say this, but he offered me a deal when I got here.
It was probably better that you didn't take it.
Yeah.
He's been in kind of a mood lately.
He also didn't really offer much information, which coming in here with no context was a little terrifying.
Yeah, he's never going to offer you enough information.
See, I like this guy. He talks to me.
Sounds like a businessman.
It's finally someone who talks with me.
Oh my
Can
God.
Aurora, can we play that tune now? Or does this do
actually-
anything? Now that they're here, can we ask them about the music?
He's just like, hey, put that away.
Oh, sorry.
No.
It was
Don't
just
touch
popping. It was popping up in the book as you guys like came to be, so we were like kind of curious what it did. Makes sense now. I won't do anything.
Yeah, we're not gonna. You'll find out about that in due time.
Okay, I trust you.
Okay.
Don't question higher beings, y'all.
No, that is. Well, I mean,
Cowards. You should have been chosen by yellow.
Wait,
there
yellow?
isn't a yellow.
Who's yellow?
There's a yellow.
Gold.
I mean, technically, gold is a form of yellow.
Yeah, but gold is greed. You said coward, and he said yellow.
I was making a joke.
I don't get
Dumb asses. The
I don't get-
whole lot.
Ramsey, I don't get your joke.
Why did
No,
why did
I
we
can
choose
tell.
him?
Maybe I just given the joke. to you
we-
instead
I'm gonna look
of
to
you
White and
earning
say
it.
that there are takesies backsies. No one will judge you here.
White just kind of like, as you guys have noticed, White doesn't talk much. He's just kind of like, and Silver is just like, we still haven't gotten a grasp on White. He's kind of a wild card.
Oh.
Yeah, his presence is
Now
kind
it
of
makes
powerful.
sense.
You have to know despair
Well, you've got to
in
understand,
order to understand it.
power-wise, there is a hierarchy. Smiley over there tends to win the most, so he's gonna give off a bigger presence. He's gonna have more of a dominating influence.
Is that why
White.
he showed up first?
Yes. He's probably one of the faster ones. He wakes up a lot quicker than the rest of us. And that's only because it's a benefit that's been rewarded to him for all of his wins, essentially. He gets first pick usually, and that's all there is to it. He's actually been awake for quite a while. He's been wandering Earth for probably like, I don't know, a couple years now.
Oh.
I've been awake for a long
Wait,
time.
since before Singularity happening?
Yeah. Well, wait. Yeah. No.
Were
Yeah.
there heroes before Singularity?
No.
There's-
As far as I know, almost no one had powers before Singularity happened.
I mean, that's a weird situation because the worlds were never supposed to be.
Do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I got nothing.
This just happened in
There's a
every
whole lot of
world
backstory
before
we're
it.
trying to get at. We're trying to unpack a lot here real quick.
So if you look down the line, you'll notice Gold didn't even appear out there. That's because Gold most time doesn't leave this area. He hasn't won a whole lot. White is in second. The rest of us are kind of tied. One of us might have one or more wins than the other, but it's pretty even. But yeah, that's just kind of how it goes.
Wait, does that mean we're supposed to believe Ramsey's stronger than us?
It's not necessarily who's stronger or who's weaker.
Preference.
It's like I said, White just picks whoever White feels like picking at the time. In this case, this guy insulted him, so White decided to go with him.
Does he often pick people who insult him?
No, not at all. The last guy who insulted him cut off his ear and sent it to his ex.
Oh, I heard of him. So guys, I have a lesson for y'all. This is an art lesson.
Van Gogh.
Yeah, you're right. That it's Van Gogh.
Yeah.
Why did I think it was Picasso?
You're
You
gonna
okay
learn
over
today.
there? Yeah.
You guys want
Megan,
my
it
finger?
clicked in Meg's head like fucking instantly. Like, wait a fucking minute.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I got this. My years of art school paid off.
Yeah, you want to tell us your years of art school that you didn't finish because you were given your degree? I just wanted to get to that before Ramses did.
No, I'm
Come
talking about my actual art degree.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, okay then.
His IRL one. That
Well-
he did earn.
That I didn't finish. I did transfer out of art school, so that's a little metagamey for me.
Shit.
You know it's bad when you get both martyr and I know you're fucking screwed.
Have you ever laughed so much you're warm? So, can we get we know the colors and like the emotion, but I feel like there's the deeper message behind the emotion. Can we get like the rundown of who's what and claimed who, just so we like know all the clarity here?
Oh no. I mean,
Not
you
allowed.
could try to take a guess, but we can't give any insight because then that would give others an advantage or disadvantage in that sense.
Then why did Greed tell me some stuff? Like,
'Cause-
well, I know Gold is what he is, and
He leans in like kind of close, and so basically like only you can hear, and he's just like, "Cause Greed's an asshole."
hey Ramsey, you want to be Gold?
Why would I want to be that?
Yeah, okay, adds up. It made sense after I said it aloud. Sorry. It's just all a little much. Like I don't know if I can think as quick as I need to here.
Actually, I have a question.
Nice.
Last time we had session, you mentioned that one of them looks like an older looks like an older Ramsey. Which one was that?
Like an older Ramsey?
Mm-hmm. Older, wealthy Ramsey. So I'm assuming it's Gold.
Nope.
No?
We
Who is
haven't
it?
seen them yet.
Who do you think's talking to Lunatic?
Oh.
Is it?
Yeah, because the old one is the one that I'm talking to. But I guess any of them except the little girl would be older than us because we're like young adults.
Okay then. Interesting.
I mean,
I don't see the similarities.
Is it like an odd similarity, or is it just like kinda?
so Ramsey says, "I don't see the similarities."
Yes.
Okay. So Silver walks up, and he puts his hand on your forehead. And you suddenly realize that while these are timeless beings, somewhere in one of your many timelines, you became Silver. But while you're also flashing through these timelines, you also see yourself in an orange Henshin uniform.
Is someone telling me that Martyr's characters all look the same? Is that what's happening here?
It's just tying this. It's tying the different
Yeah.
dimensions together. Is what
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that?
Oh, how the
Oh,
hell
this
did
is so
you
cool.
get
Okay,
this
well now I
position?
have to believe you guys think he's stronger than us. If he becomes one of you,
You don't see that.
if
Hey,
you
you
look
don't
like
see
him,
shit.
does that mean that he is you? I say not knowing anything.
No.
He's just like, that's not information I can share.
Ramsey, do you have a dad?
I mean, I would assume so.
No, Ramses was
No.
born in a test tube.
Is this your father?
No. I am
Did you guys really not see where my question was going?
I am very well informed on who my father is, and this
Okay,
man is
okay, I was just
certainly
checking.
not it.
You are not the father.
And confirm is not.
Okay.
So,
So, are you going? And she's just gonna kind of look at Green. Are you guys going to be in contact with us once this contest or whatever starts, or are we just kind of left to our own devices?
Oh, that's where the fun comes in. You'll see. You'll see.
Okay.
Are you guys done talking to him, or do you have more questions?
I think I'm done. I'm gonna like just like stop for a second, like think, take it all in, just vibe
Digest
with
all
what
that
the fuck is
information.
happening.
So, are these things that you've sent us something that we have already become aware of?
Yes. You can kind of feel that.
Ooh, interesting.
Is White near me?
He touched
Yeah.
your shoulder. Oh, never mind. That's white, not silver.
Okay.
So,
I just curious.
as it starts to kind of like manifest and show up, Eve's not really very active in the actual conversation, although she is paying attention. You just see her bring her hand to her chest and kind of clasp the front of her, like her jumpsuit, and take a breath, like she is trying to focus and ground herself.
Yeah, Bianca would kind of move over to Eve whenever she finally notices this and just kind of put her hand on her shoulder. You okay? Looks like you're having a bit of a hard time breathing.
I will be fine. It will pass. I'm sure.
Can I feel whatever's happening?
Oh yeah, you feed off of it.
Interesting.
You feed off of it?
You didn't get something like that in yours?
I did, but I don't know what emotion you're experiencing.
So as you guys are standing there, you're kind of trying to come to terms with all the emotions going on around you. The woman, the bailiff, the main lady, turns around and she's facing you, and she just says, "Are y'all ready for the judgment? Are you ready for the game?"
About as right as we can be with what little we know.
So before each of you appears a contract.
Okay.
Before we can begin, you all need to sign this.
Is this like
What's it
a
say?
waiver in case we
I
get-
read it.
Oh yeah.
You can go to try to read this one, but it's in like an eldritch language that you don't understand.
I can
Does
read
it look
any
like the
form
book?
of language. What does it say?
You could try to read any form of language, but this is
I can
not
read
one
any
that you
form of
can.
language. I paid for the power. I will use it. Damn it.
Do my chimes react at all during this time or no?
No.
Okay. I'll just sign the contract then. I trust who brought me here, so.
All right.
Really?
Okay.
That's saying a lot.
Some may say it's my weakness.
Oh no.
Oh
I've got
my
eidetic memory if it
God.
fucking happens.
So
decipher it later.
as you sign it, Silver just kind of nods at you, and then you notice he's kind of like dissipating into like a light, and he turns into a guandao.
Oh, what?
It's like a crescent blade, but like a pole arm.
Ooh, that's cool.
Okay, I
Cool.
know what that is.
Sick.
So like,
Okay.
Yeah.
closer to like a Grim Reaper sickle.
No.
It's like a
No?
spear with. It's like a spear.
a pole arm.
Yeah, it's like a spear with a wider blade at the end. It's like a sturdy
Oh.
spear,
Okay.
kind of.
Yeah, it's like I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of like where you would have seen one.
Have you ever
Google is
seen-
a powerful tool.
I'll look it up later. Just
But will it heal?
I've seen it being used by Guan Yu, the Saint of War from Chinese mythology.
okay.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what that is.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
That's a weapon.
All right, who's next?
Oh, to sign on contracts?
Yep.
I'll sign.
After seeing that, seeing that nothing technically bad has happened, she does kind of go and just signs the contract.
So Ramsey and then Bianca.
All right. So, for you, green, it turns into a dagger.
For green.
That's fun.
Yep, green turns into a dagger.
Oh. Oh, that's cool. Now I have a like a
Did we freeze?
what the hell is that called?
She
within
did, she's
the
back.
dagger that you use alongside.
You froze and then you
froze
came
for a
back.
second.
Are
Yeah.
you
Okay,
saying like
gotcha.
the blocking dagger? There's a word for like using like a longer weapon than a dagger for protection.
Like a Tonto. Almost.
Yeah.
I fucking
Yeah.
love those. That's my
Yes,
favorite form of
yeah.
knife.
Tonto is a blocking dagger, I believe.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
a traditional short Japanese dagger.
Yes. They're freaking awesome.
All right.
I got a keyboard. That's a Tonto.
For Eve, pink turns into a barbed whip.
Ooh, that's cool as shit. What did Ramses get?
Ramsey got a big goose egg.
He didn't get anything.
Cool.
Now, Ramsey's
Like omelets.
basically he was like, what is this? Because he got what looked like a bow staff. But at the top, like at the top point of this staff, he notices there is a spot where he could affix his spear, like his spearhead.
Awesome. That's cool. You have like quadruple length bow staff or some shit.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Well, he
That'd
said
be
the spear
interesting.
tip, not the
For
entire
long
spear.
range spear.
Not the entire spear, just the tip.
Long range spear.
I'm just saying, yeah, because my spear already like retracts and stuff, so maybe it would lengthen.
So as you guys get your weapons and you've signed your contracts,
Can I look to see Black's weapon and Red's weapon?
nope, because you as soon as you've gotten your weapons, you find yourself you wake up and you guys are woken up back inside a factory.
Oh shit. What?
We weren't told about the game though. I wake
Yeah,
up like,
no,
what
we
the
weren't.
hell?
The rules will come in time.
Ooh, who's saying this?
You just hear that echo.
Okay, cool.
I wake up hyperventilating. Just like,
Oh shit.
Like when you guys wake up, you kind of hear some alarms going off in the factory, because 4 new items have just appeared that they don't know anything about.
what's this flute?
Oh well, technically that would be 5, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't you also grab the Raven statue?
They know about the Raven.
They
though.
know about the Raven.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
They
So
don't
it's
know
not
that I
Raven.
have it though.
You guys are
I
gonna
don't
have
know.
to decide whether you give that Raven to factory
Factory
or
not.
yeah.
Okay, so where exactly in the
Factory.
factory are we waking up?
In your common room, in the common dorm that you guys have.
All in a
Oh,
dog
shit.
pile, right?
No.
No.
In our separate rooms?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Just slouched in a chair and like head comes out with like
If you
Well, that's
look,
right, you don't have a bed, do you?
I don't have
No,
a
she
bed.
doesn't. She doesn't sleep.
I just have a couple of chairs.
if any of you look in the mirror, you'll notice that your person is like standing behind you.
I have
That's cool.
monitors that
Yeah, like if you
probably reflect shit.
if you can see a reflection, you'll notice that that person is standing with you, or like it's almost like they're in the room with you.
Do we have to be holding the weapon to see it, or is it just always?
Nope, they are attached to you now.
Oh shit.
we
This
just
is-
don't
this is
physically
weird.
see them. We have to see them in a reflection.
Yep,
Okay.
and that's
Oh,
where we are going to
dear.
call it for the night.
Oh man.
Everyone prepare for debrief.
So much
Yeah.
information coming in.
Debrief my ass.
Better be prepared for a really pissed off director to come running in there.
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
we're doing our best.
Okay,
Fuck.
I
it's
didn't know
not.
what was going on.
It's not our fault. Raziel can back us up.
Okay, it is your fault. You touched the flute.
No, because them misplaying the
It
flute is what
is.
started it, not me touching it.
Your fault. Your fault.
You're just saying this because things are usually your fault.
Your fault.
And yeah, that's where we're gonna leave it for the night. So I'll go ahead and let you guys give your outros, and then as always, we're gonna throw a raid over to Perception Studio. Looks like they're continuing. I think they're playing a pirate D&D adventure this past
Ooh,
couple
that
weeks.
sounds
So
Ahoy.
all right, so we'll start the outros with Ramses. Go ahead.
Sup, everybody? I played Ramses Momentum, and now I got white powers. That's interesting to say.
What the? Don't fuck.
Context.
Okay, listen. Okay. Anyway, I'm Martyr Time, y'all. And so, yeah. I have no words. All I have to
He's
say
got
is
no words.
calling somebody a bitch twice really helps.
You can also catch him on his personal channel, Martyr Time, y'all, playing a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! And dueling
Yes!
fail.
Yes! And then getting
You can do
screwed
soft
over by
plugs
fail.
here.
And then getting screwed over by fail, making a stupid deck because of his audience. Stupid.
You're just mad because my audience built a better deck than your audience could beat.
That
Oof.
deck. We got to a stalemate. It was great.
All right, who's next, Martyr?
Oh, I'm gonna choose Meg.
Oh, hi, hello. Howdy, y'all.
What the fuck?
I'm Meg Mysteria. I've been playing. It was our new pink henshin, I guess. I use henshin as a joke, but it's still funny, considering what I know about the pink henshin. But anyway, this has been very interesting. It is very. Who the hell are we standing with? And that's intriguing. I cannot wait to see what this disastrous crew that we have going on chooses to do. But you guys can catch me on the Discord, on Twitter, and here on Twitch at Meg Mysteria. Let's see, what do we have? All I've got coming up for the remainder of the week, I am going to be back here on TPK on Friday for our Top Shelf episode. We are going to be playing, it's either Seasons or Play Seasons. It's one of Spencer Campbell's early released games, and he's going to be featured as a player with us for that episode. So come and check that out. As always, we will be classy, we will be drinking, and not just because it's St. Patty's Day. But other than that, you can find me over tomorrow. I'm going to be trying to stream on my personal channel, as well as on Saturday we will be playing Resident Evil. So
You're in Shock thing?
yeah, we're gonna try. After that, I don't have anything else planned at the moment. Our next Destroyer Worlds episode isn't going to be until April 19th. So, that's it for me. So let's move it on up to Hyacinth.
Hi guys. Yeah, it's me, Hyacinth. I was playing Ahid, aka Lunatic, aka Champion of Frailty. Yeah, you can catch me on our Discord as Hyacinth. You can catch me on Twitter as Andersynth. And yeah, those are the easiest places to find me. I will be back next Thursday for Queen's Gambit, and I believe on Top Shelf this weekend, which I believe is Saturday night. It's
Yeah,
my
we're
first time
doing
guest
two.
star. It's my first time guest starring on it, so
Yeah, there's going to be 2 episodes of Top Shelf. There's the one on Friday and then the normal scheduled one on Saturday. So I
Yes,
believe that's the
that-
one that you're in.
yes, that's why I was confused. It's because you said it on a different day, and I was like,
Yeah, mine ended up being a special episode because we were replacing what was originally scheduled to be a Ravencrest episode.
Mhm.
So he just double booked and did another Top Shelf episode.
Super cool. Tune in this weekend to find both of us,
Yeah.
not together,
No.
coexisting separately. Oh, Max. Kit, or
Yeah,
Bianca,
yeah,
or
whatever.
what? What?
Whoever.
An
Names?
individual. Kit, Kitsune, Aurora, I don't know.
Can I buy a vowel?
Whatever you want to call me.
Because I thought it was Kitsune, but it
Um,
says Kiss Tune.
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
intentional misspelling. Anyways,
Okay,
hi
sorry.
guys. Kitsune60 here, or Kit, whoever you want to call me. Aurora, Bianca, whatever. You guys can find me in the Discord, or on here the next time we play. I haven't been booked into any of the other TPK stuff yet, but if my work schedule allows, maybe you'll see me in something.
Before we wrap up, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in here. Fail, are we running on the 30th? Or 31st, rather? Or...
So the 31st, we're actually, because we're going to be down some players, we're going to do a special one-shot. We're going to be doing a cool little game I found through DM's Guild called Disaster Hamsters.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
I have to be in that.
So I will get you guys the stuff sent out for that. It looks like it's pretty straightforward. Basically, you play as a party of sentient hamsters attempting to escape from the compound of a nefarious alchemist. You get to choose one character based off of one of the 13 5e classes. There's some magic items and stuff that you can have, and you'll either work together or kill each other trying to escape.
Oh my
This sounds amazing. I can't wait to play.
I will support y'all enthusiastically from afar, but yeah, it's spoiler alert. It's me. I won't be here, so.
Oh,
Sure,
this
we'll
is
see.
this is a really cool little one shot because the person who created it, it comes with 2 versions. So you're gonna get the standard version, but it also comes with one that is written for people with dyslexia.
Oh, that's so cool.
That is really cool.
Well, to be inclusive. I'm proud of it.
Yes.
All right, and that's it for Singularity. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with us here at TPK. Thank you for coming and checking out our story. We've got a lot of craziness coming up. The tournament's about to start. Will they get to take down the superintendent while they do this? We are heading towards the Singularity kind of like mid-season finale. So we've got a couple more episodes, and then we'll see where we end up. Again, I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out. We're going to throw a raid over to Perception Studios if you want to just hang around for a couple more minutes and give them a looky-loo, I guess. Again, thanks everybody, and you have a great night.